Yo, what's up, people of YouTube? SoresanCrockxen here, and today you're gonna get two videos from me. You're gonna get this one, and then the WTF video, episode number 4. Um, I know I posted one yesterday, but that was technically for Monday, which I wasn't able to do it for that time, so I figured I would do it yesterday, and then you'll get today's. So what I'm talking about right now is thanks to a friend of mine who actually gave me the idea, and he wants to know, and so did another friend of mine who she wanted to know at the same time. We're all talking about it, and I figured why not make a video for it. And it basically involves the growing up concept. Now, what this is involves when you're a kid and you want to be older, like you just want to grow up already. My thoughts on this is that's a bad thing because most people who think that way end up regretting, well, not necessarily regretting it, but when they're older, they're like, oh man, I wish I was a kid again. Because they were so focused on growing up that they completely forgot about being a child, being a kid, enjoying life. So they kind of regret that whole mindset. So that's basically what this whole video is about. Now, in all honesty, I see this as a big problem in our society nowadays because a lot of people are just like they see their parents as a wall to happiness. That's not really what's going on. The way I see it and the way that normal people see it, well, I mean, I shouldn't say normal. What's a good word? Respectful maybe is a better word. Um is that personally, I mean, your parents are telling you what you should and shouldn't do, but they're not doing it as a boundary. They're not doing it as a wall keeping you from your so-called happiness. They're doing it to protect you. They're doing it to keep you away from the stuff that could cause you harm and make your future worse. Now, that's actually a good reason. I actually see that as a valid reason to act that way. But the rebellious people, you know how they always say teens are so rebellious. Well, this is where it comes in. Teens are rebellious because they, instead of seeing this as a sign of caring and love, they see this as a, I'm your owner, I own you, you need to do what I say. So they rebel and they act this do this whole thing, the whole I hate you, I can't wait to be older, I want to move out, I'm going to be with my friends, I'm going to run away, I hope you die. You know, all these words, all these deadly words come out and say, come out of the child's mouth. And what they don't understand is that that hurts them just as much as them saying no to you. Because parents don't like to say no. They don't. They have to say it to protect you. Because they know that when they say no, they look like the bad guy. Which is why most people see them as the bad guy. Just because of that one word that could be the difference between life and death. That's another way to see it. The one word, no, could be the difference between life and death. Because most kids who act this way are, the ones that are party going, or they want to do things that aren't necessarily right, or the whole peer pressure nonsense. I just think that it's a stupid reason. It's just a stupid reason. Another thing I could talk about is when they grow up, right? As soon as they are older and they have to deal with all of the responsibilities of being an adult, they realize, oh damn, my parents were right. I needed to, well, they obviously don't realize it like that, but when it starts hitting them, like when real life just starts just beating the shit out of them, that's when they know. Oh man, I wish I was a kid again. I could actually have fun back then. And that's the problem. They think they had fun, but in all honesty, they never actually felt the experience of being a kid because they were so focused on being older because they felt like, oh, when I'm older, I'm gonna have more freedom. I can do whatever I want. Excuse me, which is obviously a lie. Um, because when you're an adult, you have work, you have to pay the house, you have to pay the car, you got to pay the bills, you gotta, there's actually a lot more. And this is the major difference. When you're a kid, anything you do reflects on your parents. They take the responsibility for what you do. When you grow up, all falls on your head. You can't go, hey mom, can you cover for me? No, because it's your responsibility. You didn't do it, or you did it. It's your fault. You got to deal with the consequences, which is something they don't see. Mom and dad aren't always gonna be there for you. They already did their job. Their job ends when you're 18. Well, in America or anywhere else, I'm pretty sure the ages are different. Like where I live, when you're 21 is when it's done. Um, unless you're in college and they're still technically helping you and they're like all the medical plans and all this is still covering you, the healthcare stuff. So, but technically it ends at 18. As soon as you turn 18 and you move out of the house, it's all you. I mean, you can ask them for help, and if they'll do, I mean, they will help you technically, but it's not their job. It's not their responsibility to take care of you. It's yours. So deal with it, right? Now the thing that on the other side, this is the growing up concept. The ones that actually live like a child, like the ones that live like a kid, and then when they grow older, they're already more prepared. They have it better, considering they have fun as a kid, right? They have all this their mindset is to they're living life. They're not thinking about the future in the sense that, oh, when I'm bigger, I'm gonna. I mean, obviously they have dreams, they have goals that they start forming. The people with the growing up concept in their head, they don't think about that. The only mindset, the only goal they have is being older, so they can have this quote unquote freedom that they think they're gonna have, which doesn't necessarily work that way. But the ones that don't have this concept, they form goals, what they want to do in life, while enjoying their childhood, which is the whole point. You gotta enjoy life, not think about growing up, because when you grow up, it's stress, pretty much. So when you start forming your goals, like without the grown up concept, you can focus on the better stuff, the bigger stuff. Well, I'm enjoying life right now, while at the same time thinking, okay, so what do I want to be? I mean, a lot of kids always are saying, oh, I want to be an astronaut, oh, I want to be a firefighter, or all these jobs that are portrayed via television or internet or whatever, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's awesome. There's the ones that, oh, I want to be an actor, or oh, I want to be a policeman, oh, I want to be the president. There's these things, right? They start forming goals. The ones with growing up concept don't even think about this. They don't even care about. They don't even consider a career. They're just when I just want to be older, so I can tell people what to do, because I'm gonna be able to do that. What the freak? I mean, I see the people who enjoy life, who don't even have this concept, I see them actually succeeding more. Because the other ones, most of the time, since they're actually forced to go to school until you're 16, the ones with the growing up concept either drop out or they just graduate and then move out of their house. see, this is where the problem begins. They think that with a high school education you can do anything. Wrong. I mean, there's obviously jobs out there, but they're not careers. They're not stuff that can sustain you for the rest of your. I mean, they probably can, but it's gonna be like a paycheck to paycheck deal. Like, you're gonna waste your paycheck on the necessities. Obviously, they're not gonna do that for the first couple of times, and that's when they're gonna get screwed over. But I think I've rambled on enough. It's been like almost 11 minutes in this video. I guess I should end it this way because that's all I really want to say. So leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think of the grown-up concept? Are you one of those child? If you're a child, obviously, but if you're older, are you one of those ones that wish that they were like, I wish I was a kid again? Or are you the one, I knew what I was gonna do and I'm currently working on it? Or just let me know. Let me know what you are. And what do you think about the growing up concept? Just let me know. What do you think about this? In the comment section below. You can do video response as well. Really, all I'm looking for is the feedback, all the comments. You can like if you like, but it's not much of a concern as much as comedy. So, I'll see you guys later. Remember to watch the video after this, the WTF. It's going to be very interesting, and I'll catch you guys later. This has been SoresanCrockxen. Peace.